Welcome to a little bit different junk fooding. I'm Daryl.
And I'm Renee.
And today we're going to be trying these different mac and cheese cups. We've got the Cheetos ones that we spotted that spawned this. And we're going to be doing 3 different videos on 3 different types of these mac and cheese cups.
Including one healthy mac and cheese.
Yeah. So we found these at that Big Evil Box store and wanted to try them.
Don't go shopping hungry, but they were fun.
Well, it was like, wow, there's a lot of different mac and cheese kind of things. Right. So we had to try them because, among other things, you were looking for stuff for lunchbox, emergency kind of things.
Right.
These are the kind of things that, yes,
Generally.
you can throw them in your desk drawer when you're really hungry and have something to eat.
Need something to eat.
Right.
Right.
However,
these are not as easy as we thought they would be.
Yes. What we discovered as we were looking at them, all of these need to be microwaved for like 3 for these Kraft mac and cheese, which are our control ones. Mm-hmm. We did get the original and the triple cheese just to see what, normal mac and cheese out of a can tastes like.
No, not a can.
Well, okay.
But out of a microwave
container.
dish, yeah. We thought they were going to be easy like ramen noodles. You pour in some boiling water and magically it's cooked. And then you eat it. It's not like that.
And then the Cheetos are the really interesting ones because you have sauce packs that you have to do.
Right.
Not that look, these might have sauce packs too, the Kraft. I don't know.
And then what else? What flavors do we get?
Well, for the Cheetos, we've got the Bold and Zesty. We've got the Flamin Hot.
Do you like Flamin Hot Cheetos?
No, I don't. So I'm
taste good in mac and cheese.
I'm not really expecting to like these because we're not big Cheetos people. And then we've got the cheesy jalapeno. For our controls, we've got the Kraft macaroni and cheese, original, and the triple cheese.
So we'll see.
Just to take a look at what we're up against here, we've got.
I don't think you're supposed to take it all the way out.
Yeah.
Oh, they both have powder, and then there's a weird powder inside that helps the noodles cook.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got the noodles.
And then you've got
And then we've got our sauce pack.
Right.
Now, according to the Cheetos container, we have to put water to the line, put it in the microwave for 3 minutes, then we use whatever water's left to mix with the sauce packet to make the sauce for the noodles.
And for the Kraft, you fill the water to the line and stir it, and then you microwave for 3.5 minutes uncovered. And if there's some water remaining, don't drain it. It's required to mix the cheese. Remove the cup from the microwave and add the cheese from the pouch.
So again, with this one,
same thing.
We've got the noodles with the powder that Renee was talking about. We've got the packet of chemicals to make our cheese.
Cheese-ish stuff.
So, for the first time in a junk fooding, we are going to cut here so that we can actually do the prep. We'll start with the Kraft, and then we'll switch to the
right. We'll let those cook while
Cheetos.
We're doing this.
Right, because we've got to do several takes to make this all work right and still have it warm when we try it. Because I imagine if it's not warm, it's going to be disgusting. I don't want to try 2 at once because that's going to skew the results because they're going to take, or 3 at once because they're going to not be the right temperature and all that kind of stuff. We might be able to make it work. We'll try it and let you know when we come back. So relatively easy to prep these. We did do both at once. 4 minutes in a 650 watt microwave, and what we came out with is
it's actually
kind of what you would expect, just the slimy bunch of noodles.
Pretty much. And we did read a little bit more, and that powder that's in there is like starch, I guess. So like when you're making regular noodles, when you put a little salt in the water so they don't get sticky.
And it does come out as boiling noodles. You do have to stir them a bit.
Right.
But why don't we start with the
original?
Original.
Okay.
Still nice and warm.
Mm-hmm. I will say the noodles are a different texture than when you do regular boiled noodles on the stove, but it tastes like Kraft macaroni and cheese. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't have a whole lot of cheese flavor in this original.
No, it's kind of blah, like when you cook macaroni and cheese and make it with water instead of milk. And
right.
I personally, thanks to my mom, I almost never make mac and cheese. It's just mac and cheese. There's always extra cheese and different flavors and more stuff that goes in it because...
So I'm not saying it's bad.
No, I'm just saying
it's kind of meh.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 2.
I'll give it a 3. It's plain mac and cheese. Nothing special, just mac and cheese.
Given nothing else to eat, yeah, I would eat it.
I mean, it's really not bad.
I would go out of my way.
I wouldn't crave it.
Yeah, it's not terrible. I'm not going to suffer.
Right.
But yeah, it doesn't really seem to have anything.
It's really hot still.
Yeah, and this one ended up with more water.
And more flavor.
Yeah,
Not a lot.
this is a triple cheese.
Still, the texture of the noodles is different, but it definitely makes a difference with the triple cheese.
The two are the same.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying it's not just one random the way it cooked. It's a different texture than when you actually do noodles on the stove.
Right. I'm going to give this a 3 though.
I'm going to give this a 4.
It's not that much better.
3.5. 3.5. I'm giving this a 3.5.
It's not that much better, or not much more flavor.
But it's noticeable.
But it's enough flavor that this tastes like mac and cheese to me.
Right, I'd get this one before this one if they're the same.
Store-bought mac and cheese.
Yeah. Not baked macaroni and cheese, not homemade, none of that kind of stuff. But store-bought box macaroni and cheese with powder.
But the triple cheese, I would actually keep in the desk drawer. As like the emergency food.
Right.
The only thing that I will say is because it does require cooking in the microwave, this is not the kind of thing that we're going to keep around the house for those emergencies because we can't do the jet boil if we lose power.
Right. And we have a microwave because we really should, but we don't really use it.
No.
So it's one of those things. I would have been much happier with boiling water and waiting 3 minutes or something.
We're really looking, this is not the kind of stuff that we want. We're really looking at this as the desk drawer emergency food.
Absolutely. It's sustainable and like if that's, I bet you if you had really boiling water, you could make it work.
You could probably make it work, yeah. But we are going to do a takeoff and come right back with 3
from Cheetos.
Those 3 Cheeto ones that hopefully are going to be more flavorful than these.
Hopefully.
Though I don't think we're actually going to want to eat any of them.
Probably not.
Because they're Cheetos.
We'll see.
And now we're back with the stinkiest.
I was gonna use the word fragrant.
Wow, we are sitting here being spritzed to death. You know how bad it is when you go into the big box or the big department stores and they're spraying you with this perfume.
This perfume.
This is much worse than that as far as the potency of it. And
the colors are not appealing to me.
Yeah. So we have the which one was this one? The bold and swoop.
Oops.
Now this is one of the things that we noticed. These are much
saucier, like
runnier.
liquidier.
Yeah. They're not thickening up like the others did. But we've got the orange of the bold and cheesy.
It's not working.
We have like a yellow-green for the jalapeno. And then this is like really red for the fierce.
I have to admit, I licked my fingers a little bit after touching one of the sauce packets. And it's a lot like when you eat Cheetos and lick your fingers, which I don't eat them very often, but when you have something like that.
But I figure we should take them in this order, from the bold and cheesy through the fierce.
I agree.
And we're going to have to really clean the table.
Yes, we are. Okay.
And probably ourselves.
Very bright orange, but cheesy and drippy. Not bad. The noodles are strange. These are rotini noodles, by the way, too. Not macaroni and cheese noodles. Or not elbows.
Not elbow noodles. They're like little mini rotinis.
I actually like this one.
This, I have to say, too, the noodles are much better.
Yeah, this whole thing works better.
I don't know why, if it's something in the noodles that's different. And it was a little different color, actually, for the noodles.
Well, yeah, I mean...
So it could be that they're a different composite, a different recipe. But this, I think, is so much better.
It is.
And I'm not really getting that, like,
I don't
Cheeto
have that.
sense. You want to take another bite?
No, from this one I don't. Yeah, I don't move the napkin until we clean the table. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a little bit of the Cheeto, actually.
I mean, a little bit. And like I said, this is the one that I actually licked. I touched, the packet and licked my finger, and it's really that cheese, which I think actually really works for powdered cheese, macaroni and cheese.
I'm guessing that some of our problem might be they expected more water to boil off. And we did try putting all 3 in the microwave.
Right. So it'd be
for
interesting
5 minutes
experiment.
instead of 1 for 3.5. The noodles are perfect. Mm-hmm. That part worked beautifully.
But it might have boiled a little more if we did 1 at a time.
Yeah, we might have ended up with way too much moisture, and that's why we're having the runniness. This is getting a 3.
I'm giving this a 3.
It's
and a half.
Close. It's close to the
bold or the
triple.
Yeah.
The triple cheese.
But I like the noodles better on this one.
Yeah, I like the noodles better. I don't like the spices as much.
Right. Okay, so you're right. Probably
kind of
a 3.
balances out.
Yeah, probably a 3.
Well, I think you actually gave the triple cheese a 4.
I gave it a 3.5.
3.5. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I'll give this one a 3. Although it's hard because I think this is better than the regular macaroni and cheese was, the original.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not as good as
the triple.
The triple.
I think it's about on par with the triple from
okay,
my
so I'll
perspective.
give it a 3.5 just to make it make sense.
I'd lean toward the other.
I don't know
triple.
which one I'm smelling right now, but it's just weird.
It's probably this one.
Yeah, it is that one.
So this is the one that I'm kind of thinking is going to be the best of them.
Go ahead. You could have just done that. Even though this color, it's like pukey, kind of funky green.
Yeah, that's not going to come out well.
I don't like the color. Yeah, I know. I don't like the color at all, but...
You're going to need that.
I am. It is spicy.
This is very spicy.
But it tastes like the jalapeno bites. It's really good.
This is so much better than I was expecting. I'm going to actually give this a 4.
Me too. I'm very surprised, and my tongue is very tingly.
Yeah, it
I'm
really has a lot of bite.
I'm very surprised as to how much I like that. Oh, big bite.
Yeah. Let me stir it up and try once more. It's not as good when it gets so saucy, but
I really
like this one. That one has really got a lot of flavor.
And good flavor.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
It's a good jalapeno. It's not that, like, nasty chemical jalapeno I expected.
Because I don't think this
It is still a chemical jalapeno.
It is. But it tastes more like the jalapeno bites that you get. Like the, it doesn't taste fried, but it tastes like that kind of...
jalapeno.
Yeah.
All right, so let's try the Fierce, which you're not even seeing against my shirt.
Yeah, it's the
like
same
the
color,
same
as,
color
your
as
shirt.
my shirt.
That's so weird.
It's got a lot of color.
Yeah.
I'm not really tasting it, though.
It's got an afterburn, but not a taste to go with the burn. I can feel it in the back of my throat.
I've got a little bit of the taste now. I think I do have the flavor from it. I think the jalapeno kind of still is poisoning us.
Let me see. But I've got, like I said, I feel the Fierce. I feel it, but I don't taste it. Maybe this one needs the more saucy. And actually, most of the sauce is...
Well, I restirred it and got it back. But this one just doesn't thicken. It's like a water.
No. You know what? It's still really... It has... I can tell the Fierce flavor. It doesn't have a fierce flavor. It has a fierce feeling. And I'm only going to give it a 2.
Yeah. This one...
It doesn't do it for me. It doesn't taste bad. It really doesn't have that much flavor. It just all of a sudden my tongue's on fire.
No, I agree with you until the bad.
I'm having a little bit more.
The aftertaste is bad.
The aftertaste is bad.
Yeah. So 1.5.
Is my tongue red?
No.
No, like on
No. So I'm going to give this one a 1.5. It's by far the worst of the
I agree.
ones
of all
we
the
tried.
ones we had today.
I think the jalapeno though was remarkably good. That was.
I was surprised. I think
something.
that's my favorite one, and I didn't think it would be. I really didn't think that would be my favorite one. I'm not sure which one I thought would be, but I didn't think it was going to be jalapeno. I wanted more out of this one. You know what would be good? Like the Jay's hot stuff, which they won't make. But the Jay's, because isn't Jay's local?
I don't know. I'm not even sure what you're talking about, the Jay's.
It's hard to find. The Jay's hot stuff potato chips.
Oh, yeah, I think that's actually a Lay's brand.
Way different. Lay's was like a big competitor, basically. So not Frito-Lay.
No, but I think it's owned by Lay's now.
Really?
Yeah. There's all that consolidation,
That's
but I think it's
sad.
actually a Lay's brand.
It's really sad.
So when that happens, there might actually be a chance.
That's probably true. All right, my nose is running a little bit from that.
Yeah.
But I still don't like
have the burning in my mouth.
Yep.
But
Not in it
overall, I'm very surprised by this batch.
Yeah.
I mean, I like these.
I would eat
two.
this one. I would like this one. I would.
Well,
I
this one,
have hiccups. Great.
Yeah. This one I still don't know that I would eat.
You know what? What happens if we mix this with?
Yeah, I'm thinking we're
Okay,
probably going to
so
mix
there was definitely a heat factor because something I haven't done in a long time. But when I have spicy food, I get hiccups.
Yeah, but in any case, this one is too hot that I don't want to eat it as like that desk food.
No, that would be bad.
That's kind of what we were going
Right.
for is,
But at home, if it was sitting on the shelf and I needed something, that would be an okay thing. But I think I want to mix these two together and see how that flavor comes out.
But that is going to do it for this video. If you like checking out our videos, please make sure to hit the channel icon over there, see some of the other stuff that we're doing. Hit the subscribe and the bell icon so you get notified when new videos drop. But on this side, we're going to put the junk fooding playlist. So if you like these taste test videos, that's where you can find a bunch more of them over there.